Bitcoin price is about to retest $9,000. Altcoins on local all-time high. CME Bitcoin futures see open interest surge as global volume hits 25 billions. And other news will be our topics for today. Welcome to a new bull season, ladies and gentlemen. And now let's begin. So since beginning of the new rally on the Bitcoin price, so far so good. We are still consolidating around $9,000 and it seems that the Bitcoin price is about to break on the upside. There are plenty reasons for that, and also we have pretty good resistance over here. One of the reasons are the patterns that we can see on the charts all the time. Also, many other indications, indicators, and moving averages are showing us that the Bitcoin price is ready to go on the upside. Listen up very carefully because we had some very interesting development on 1 hourly chart week which could indicate us to push us above this $9,000 level of resistance or $9,200 over here, because this area is most blocked with the sellers. Situation that we had is first ascending triangle which we had in previous 2 days, which means that the price consolidating between this trend line over here and also this upwards flat resistance. We broke it on some sort of a way and started to consolidate between this level of resistance. Now, one of the problem here is that price made some other pattern. It made some kind of a continuation pattern of rising wedge. Now, many of us will discuss and fight with me that rising wedge are patterns that breaks on the bearish side, which means this will consolidating till this narrow area over here and finally break on the downside. Problem with that theory is that the rising wedge usually comes from the upside, which means if we are in some kind of a bear trend like this, then the price will start doing the same thing like it's doing now, and after that break on the downside. In this situation over here we have the bullish trend, which means the price is going on the upside, and that means that this pattern over here is actually the continuation pattern which should break on the upside, and it will diminish theory about rising wedge over here. Now, there are of course arguments to be made that I'm wrong. Of course it could break on the downside because of this resistance over here, which is very strong as the $9,200, this area over here. But for now we are still more bullish because the price still didn't fall from this area for about 3 or 4 days. Other than that, on weekly chart we can see that the Bitcoin is still above 20 exponential moving average but still below $9,000. So we are expecting now that the Bitcoin will close above this 20 exponential moving average, which will confirm the bullish trend for us in the new bull rally on the upside. Bringing the MACD, we can see that we are still in bullish trend. As and always, we are moving on the upside and we have a plenty of room still to move on the side or even more on the upside here on the MACD. Those two moving averages are pretty far away from each other as the histogram is showing us those sort of moves over here. So far so good. The Bitcoin is doing pretty good for now, and let's give him a little bit space to see what is going to happen about around this area and how long it will take until we break this $9,000 and continue moving upwards and taking out the next levels of highs over here that we managed to make into this bearish trend line. Switching on the altcoin market, we can see that Ethereum is already rising up to the 170. Very nice. XRP 24 cents almost. Congratulations to all XRP army and all XRP holders. BitcoinCash reclaimed the place of 4th as a best cryptocurrency over here among the BitcoinSV, which was 4th place few days only, and it managed to break on the downside from $317 to $267, as we can see. LiteCoin $60. Very nice. LiteCoin is moving away from $44 as we had in the previous few days and weeks. EOS 3.87, nice. Binance Coin around $18. Stellar 0.063, so 6 cents for the Stellar is not bad at all. And for now we can see it's even the best jump for now. Monero also $70, very nice, moved from $49. Tron 1.7, Cardano 4.5, slowly but surely, and Ethereum Classic is almost on $10, while Dash is sitting around 115. Very nice gains for the altcoins, and on change we can see that the Steam is on 32% jump. Swipe, I never heard about this, 15%. Zcoin 12, Stellar, as we can see, Stellar is on 4th, and the rest is not so bad at all, around 10% gains. Very good to see altcoin market is still alive and following the Bitcoin price. Also, we're jumping into some very interesting news right now. Canadian regulatory issues, new guidance for cryptocurrency exchanges.
Nice.
We uploaded this on our Instagram page also, and many of these news that we're going to read today, so make sure you following us there also and read more in details. We're not going to read this, but for all Canadians that watch this, we have some regulatory approval news for you in crypto space here, as you can see. Next one, Libra Association forms steering committee to guide technical development. Interesting about this is that the Libra is not giving up from its project, even so they were buried alive from side of the governments around the world. So make sure you following this news on the Instagram, because I promised that I will follow every single news that come out from the Libra, and we are uploading that pretty much non-stop when we have such news, so make sure you follow us there. The Libra Association, the government body of the eponymous stablecoin introduced by Facebook in late 2019, has formed a new committee to guide the network's technical development. Now in this case I'm not going to read everything, but they're mentioning that they're going to put it in decentralized environment of the blockchain, so make sure you read this on the Cointelegraph or the Instagram if you are interested in the Libra development project. And next one, CME Bitcoin futures see open interest surge as global volume hits $25 billion.
Alrighty then.
Very interesting. We can see that institutional investors and the people who likes to invest into the futures contracts are very interested in Bitcoin, and the charts is showing us something like that. We can see that we are surging in the Bitcoin futures as the longs are starting to grow. Bill to exempt small crypto transactions from taxes returns to US Congress.
You have beautiful eyes.
Called the Virtual Currency Tax Fairness Act of 2020, the bill would establish an exemption for virtual currency expenditures that qualify as personal transactions. Users would then not have to report instances when they spend crypto whose value has changed relative to the US dollar on day-to-day expenses. So they are pretty much trying to put us in better position with the taxation of the cryptocurrency. Very interesting stuff are coming from the US Congress, which is on the side of cryptocurrency. Taxing cryptocurrencies has proved a major sticking point in the US. In December, 8 Congress people sent a letter to the IRS asking the tax agency to clarify rules for reporting income due to hard forks or airdrops. So we had this news on our channel. Also, it's very good to follow up with the next one and to see that the Congress and the US government is slowly turning on the side of the cryptocurrency, and I hope we will see some kind of a clearance of regulations at the end of this year, at least some of them. And last but not least, BitcoinSV drops 40% as lawyer admits Craig Wright has no private keys. Haha, very interesting. This is why I don't like this project, which is fork of Bitcoin. Not cool at all, and I would never put my money inside of this. And poor guys that bought the peak of this jump on the price of almost 300-400% or how much it had, I don't remember very well. Now please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button if you like this kind of a video. I want to thank each one of you for watching our videos. As always, until the next video, happy trading and goodbye.